Well, I don't know. It was good food for cold food, if that makes sense. Because let's talk about this. Last time we were here, you're like, 30 minutes in between guests, plenty enough time. And our producer was like, no, we need to do an hour in between guests. And you was like, no, 30 minutes is fine. Right. And then we were behind all day. I didn't have time to shit if I wanted to.
Yeah. I don't eat. So I do eat. I love good food, but like if I'm working, I don't eat. So I don't think about others when I'm a very selfish person.
We know. Yeah. Well, we get it. We get it.
I could just drink Way's energy and, eat some of these Kickass beef jerky links. See how I did that?
Hey, have you ever ate the Kickass jerky?
So I've known Jeremy for a long time.
Really?
It was before he got famous on TikTok. We were carrying the stuff in our coffee shops. And I'm so happy because he was on the brink of potentially like going under.
Yeah.
And it was during COVID.
And it don't take long for him to go under because he's short fella.
He is a short fella. Yeah. He's
like he'd go under for anybody else.
Yeah, waist high to a grasshopper. I mean, that boy. The deep end is the bathtub. You know what I mean? So it's, but he used to have the Carolina Reaper beef sticks. I don't know if he still has them.
I've tried them before, and that when me and him first became friends, he sent me a bunch of jerky. Now I've got it all on reorder. My favorite's the olives. I like the pickled olives.
So my wife likes like
with
pickled
spicy,
okra and
spicy
olives
pimento.
And it's got spicy. See, I don't like olives.
Spicy pimento olives.
Yeah. So it's got pimento cheese, like
yes,
in the
yes,
or it's is it just the pimento, or does it have the cheese in it as well?
There's some that have the cheese in it as well.
Really? Okay.
But there's some that are just spicy pimento that just has the pimento.
Did I ever tell you the story about me eating the Carolina Reaper beef sticks?
No.
Do you want to hear this?
Yes.
Okay. So we're at work, and I said, hey.
I'll let you know after you tell the story if I wanted to hear it or not.
I'm going to see how many of these beef sticks I can eat in like just a couple of minutes. So I got about 3 of them in me, and man, I can feel immediately this was a mistake.
Okay. You started getting hot in the chest?
Yes. And they're about this big. They're this size, okay? So they're this long and everything, and I ate about 3 of them, and they're full of Carolina Reaper, peppers. So now I've got that in my system, and I can feel it already. I was like, oh, this was not a good idea. I'm going to stop.
You get that warm feeling in your chest.
Yes.
It's nowhere else, but it's right there in your chest.
Yes.
And you're like, I may have a heart attack today.
Yeah. So what I did is I went and got me some like water and some milk and stuff, and I was like, okay, this isn't bad.
Milk is the worst thing you can drink.
Well, at that point,
warm water, hot water is the best thing because it rinses the enzymes off your tongue and your palate.
Yeah, it could have been, it could have been old bath water. I don't care. Like, it was bad. I needed something in me.
You could shit through a screen door afterwards.
Well, here's the thing. That's where the story goes. So the whole day I'm just like, "Whew, man, that wasn't a good idea." And I can feel the ball of flame going through my upper intestine throughout the whole day. I could tell you exactly where it was.
Right.
I could feel it going all the way through it all day long. And about 4:30, I went to the restroom and at work, and I was like, this ain't good. It was bad. I'd stand up and I'd sit back down, stand up, sit back down. And it felt like razor blades coming out of me. I felt like I was pooping razor blades. So I got enough out where I said, okay, I think I can make it home. I got 15.7 miles.
Famous last words.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I get in the truck and I called Amy. I said, babe.
You shit your pants, didn't you?
Nope. I didn't on this one. I've got 400 other stories about me doing that. I'm driving home. I said, sweetheart, open up the side door. And she goes, I'll unlock it. I said, I didn't say unlock it. I said, open it.
I don't have the energy. I don't have the time to open the door.
I said, we've got to cut out all steps. I said, it's got to be open.
Was you doing the butt clench run?
I'm driving as fast as I can. And you know how
Ass off the seat.
Yes. And I'm hurting and it burns. Everything inside of me is burning. I'm sweating.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't drive anything new.
You turn the radio down. You don't even.
I don't want no sound. Nothing.
Ass off the seat. Just silence.
I'm in my old hunting truck. I'm in an '89 Ford F-150. Stick shift.
Nobody understands struggles if you've never been through that. Ass is off the seat. You're driving. Cold air blowing on you. Right? You got to have the cold air blowing.
Yeah.
And just total silence. And you are concentrating on not shitting your pants.
Yes. And I mean, it is like you have control of a muscle that you never knew was there. at that point. And then also you have no control of it at a certain point. So
And then you start thinking, you know what? It would feel good if I just let a little,
just a little pressure, just the release of a little pressure. So now I got 15.7 miles ahead of me in a potential train because I got railroad tracks.
Oh no!
Well, nothing stops me. The Lord's on my side.
Right.
I get all the way to the house. I pull in that driveway, Dukes of Hazzard style, and
Didn't even close the door.
didn't
to the
close the
truck.
door. Didn't need to.
Park in the front yard, looking like a drunk on a Friday night coming home.
There ain't nothing in that truck that's worth it. So
Right.
I get out. I'll get in the house, and I went to the guest bathroom because I wasn't going to do this in my main bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't doing that in there.
yeah.
Amy don't deserve it. So I go in there. I got completely naked. I was like, I can't.
You had time to get naked?
I sat, while I'm sitting down, I take my everything
You're
off.
shedding clothes as you're shedding.
As I'm sitting. And I'm sitting, and I've got my sink and my counter right here to the side of me, and I'm laying my head on it, and I'm crying. And I was like, Lord, whatever I've done, I was like, punish me by letting all this come out at once. Just make me make this the worst day of my life. I don't care.
Whole.
I've got to get this
Use
out
my
of me.
hole by making me whole.
I don't care if I bleed. I don't care how bad it burns. Just get this out of me. So at that point, I'm in there for about 30, 40 minutes. Things just, it's awful. It feels like I'm pooping razor blades, like a little devil. Feel like I got little demons coming out with pitchforks just hitting me as it's coming out. It's just awful, right? And now I'm done. And I was like, okay, the next step is I gotta go take a shower. Like I can't walk around after that.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm butt naked. I get up. I walk to the house and Amy's in the kitchen and she looked at me, she goes, what did you do today?
Where your clothes at?
I said, she goes, what is going on? I said, I ate some Carolina Reaper beef sticks.
This conversation is happening while you're butt naked in the kitchen.
I'm standing in the living room at this point, and
Okay.
she's in the kitchen, and it all like overlooks into the living room and everything.
Yeah.
And I said, I ate these Carolina Reaper beef sticks from Kickass beef jerky that Jeremy sent me. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, I have no sympathy for you. You're an absolute idiot. And I was like, okay. So now
You brought this on yourself.
Oh yeah. She has no sympathy. She's a nurse. So now here's the problem. It's still burning. I'm hurting. I go to the shower, right?
Did you waffle stomp?
No.
Didn't have to.
I didn't poop.
That shit
I'm
was
empty.
water.
I'm empty. Oh, it's water. I'm empty at this point.
Yeah.
But it's just still, everything inside of me is burning and hurting. So I went in the shower and I got one of those things that, like the handle that comes off and,
The one that women like to use in the shower.
Bro, I ended up taking that thing. Yeah, they do. I took that thing. I turned the water on as cold as I could get it, right? And I threw my leg up. And I had that wad right there on my butthole. And I've got that cold water just shooting right on my butthole, trying and just praying that it would stop burning.
What are we doing?
And that was my first experience with Kick-Ass beef jerky. And we appreciate Jeremy for sending us some products.
We do appreciate Jeremy. I don't know if that was a good ad read there. Great ad read. That's not even really an ad read.
That was my Kick-Ass beef jerky moment right there. Since then, I've just kept with, like bacon cheddar, just normal. Eat me a stick or two at lunch just for a snack, maybe midday, but no more.
You know what? With you describing that, I don't know that I have had those because
I think he quit selling them.